Greetings YouTube, Yoda123 here, and I am back for another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy XII. And in today's episode, we are going to be completing a optional side quest in order to gain access to a dungeon that we've already been inside of. And the reason for this is we need to get back in there, one, to deal with our next hunt, and two, there is an optional summoning in there that we're going to go after. So if you're interested in sticking around and seeing how it's going to play out, then pull up a chair, grab yourself a cup of tea, and follow me. So to start the quest off, you want to talk to this guy here, and he will ask you to go and make a delivery to his wife. And his wife can be found where am I looking? Over in this little area here where the save crystal is. So we'll go ahead and make our way out there in just a moment. Bear with me 1 second, I've got a message I need to reply to. Right, sorry about that guys and girls, I'm now ready to continue. So I've already spoken to him, so we'll now make our way through and initiate the next bit of the quest. So I'm actually taking the long way to get there. I could have used a teleport stone, but I figured I'd take this route so I can show you guys how to get there without the use of a teleport stone, just in case you don't have the luxury of teleport stones like I do. Although I have said in one of my previous videos where you can get them from. But I suppose I could do a quick recap now. If you need teleport stones, one of the airships, I believe it's the one going from Ravenasta to Berbaja, there is a merchant on board that sells these teleport stones. So this is the village that we needed to get to. And the person that we want to talk to is this lady over here. Shh, quiet. We have a sick traveller sleeping just inside, collapsed not far from the village. I worry it may already be too late. Dantro bade, you bring this cactus flower? This should help, yes, thank you. Take this for your trouble. You obtain a bundle of needles. There's trouble on the north bank, I'm sure of it. I wish Dantro was here, but I know he can't leave the outpost unwatched. Okay. So we know there's trouble on the north bank. Sorry, the ferry's not running right now. Okay. What's this merchant got for us? Oh, he's got back of swine for us. Well, we might grab some of that later. That's strange. She should have initiated the next bit of the quest. Let's try coming out and going back in. Perhaps that will change your dialogue. Ah, here we go. The ferry's pulled in now. Yes, it's Ruxel's boat. There's no mistaking it. What in the name of God is happening over there? I was walking the riverbank when I saw it. A boat set adrift from the north bank. Of course I told everyone as soon as I could. No good can come of this. Right, here we go. This is definitely my dad's boat. But where's my dad? Something bad must have happened. I'm crossing to the north bank to see what's going on. I know how to pilot the boat, and there's no point in waiting around here worrying. Nonsense. Watching your father pilot the boat and doing it yourself are two different things. The river's dangerous, boy. But what if my dad's in trouble? After him, there's no one that even knows how to pilot the boat, except me. Yes, but even if you make it across the river, who knows what you'll find once you're there? I'm sorry, but it's simply too dangerous. But my dad! What if he went with, you know what, I'm not going to try and pronounce his name. I hate these Japanese names. They are such a pain to pronounce. He hunted the flowering cactoid for Dantro. He must know how to defend himself. That is true. What do you say, boy? Will you do this for our village? Will you go with the boy to see what's happened on the north bank? You just gotta. I'll pilot the boat. What do you say? So, yep, we want to say yes to that. Thanks. What are we waiting for? Thank you, boy. Look after him for us. And you. You be careful. The river will swallow the lot of you if you're not. So we now make our way across to the north bank. And we are going to have to go back and forth between this bank and the south bank a couple of times in order to complete the quest line. Just thought I should point that out. It is going to be a bit of a nuisance. Look over there. Are those cactoids? They must have attacked the north bank. What are we going to do? Wait, there's my dad and everyone else too. I don't like the look of this one bit. Seems like they're holding them hostage, but what would cactoids want with hostages? I don't believe it. The cactoids all up and left. Now's our chance to go. Help my dad. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk to his dad. I'm so glad you're alright. We didn't know what happened to you. Quite a tale, that one, and you've some tales of your own, piloting the boat all by yourself. I knew you got the river in your blood. The others said it was too dangerous, but I knew I could handle it. But what about the cactoids? They ran off for good, right? We can only hope so. Still, they're a prickly lot. Can't imagine they'd give up that easily. Oh, what's that? That is the leader of the cactoids. Hey, Pricklepants, who do you think you are, kidnapping my dad? Stay back. They're just trying to find their son. Find their son? You mean they're related? Well, their son happens to be the cactoid that we slaughtered in a hunt some time ago now. That's right. They're a cactoid family. The eldest son, Dran, went missing, and they set out to find him. They came to our village along the way. Nothing but bad news. This Dran, he's part of a cactoid clan terrorizing the desert. There's even a bounty on his head. Well, we've already taken that bounty and slain him. This one here... this one here is the matriarch of the family. She's been searching high and low for him. Wants to bring him back home and set him straight. But they couldn't find Dran anywhere in Dalmasca. That's why they need us. She forced us to guide them in the lands beyond the desert. The Mosphorian High Waste, the Sulaka Woods, even the Necrol of Nabudus. I give up hope of making it back. And after all that, we still couldn't find him, so they brought us back here for now. But who knows when they'll drag us off again. So there's a bounty on this Dran, huh? You have any ideas where he might be? Well, we kind of may have slaughtered him. I don't think he's to the north of the river. We must have looked under every stone between here and Arcadia. As for the South Bank, well... we weren't about to leave the cactoids there and get you and the others mixed up in this too. So that's why you set the boat adrift, keeping them from making the crossing. I never figured on you coming to rescue me, but there's no time for that now. We'll keep them busy while you search the South Bank for Dran. Right, just leave it to us. Let's get going. And so with that, we have to head back to the boat. And we have to go search the South Bank. But we won't have to go very far. Okay, so when you're back on the South Bank, you want to make your way around to the back of here, I believe it is. Or is it? Hold on, no, I think we've missed a step. The cactoid is behind here, but there's something else we need to do first. I don't understand why would the cactoids invade the village. They're usually harmless enough. Their son, you say? Then we must find him, but the desert is huge. Where would we even begin? Wait, if this cactoid's been causing us much trouble, as they say, someone may have posted a bill for him, unless the bill Dantro posted. You hunted that cactoid, didn't you? You don't think... Of course, the cactoid you hunted must have been their son, hunted and made into medicine. We'll never be able to return him now. What? The flower? Why, I boiled it and threw it away behind the house. There we go, that was what I was looking for. And there's the flower, so we'll go ahead and approach it. So the cactoid that we slayed has now been reborn into a new cactoid. And I've just realised something here. Before I go any further, in order to start this quest line, you will need to have completed this one here, the Dalmasca Desert Bloom. If you've not completed that hunt, you will not be able to do this side quest. I do apologise, I should have pointed this out at the very beginning, and I completely forgot. You found the cactoid, what? You didn't... You hunted the other one, but this one looks just like that one? Well, none of this makes much sense to me, but I guess we don't have much choice. His family is waiting. Let's get him over to the North Bank. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get him back to his family. Hey, we found your son for you. Now let my dad go. I don't know. You think they're buying it? Look at them go. Guess they're going to take him in after all. Not every day you come across cactuses that are not trying to kill you. Okay, so that concludes this part of the quest. So when we're ready, we can make our way back across to the other side of the river. Right, so when you've made your way back to the south bank, you'll want to talk to Dantro's wife again. Keep your voice low, please. Our guest is still sleeping inside. The cactus flower you brought should help with the fever, but not the pain. If I had some sem clam shells, I could make something to ease the pain. Do you think I could ask you to bring me some? Sem clams live in the shallows along the bank of the river. The more you can bring me, the better. Okay, so we'll do just that. And we can find them just out here, actually. We make our way down to the bottom here, towards the beach. So there's one just here in the water. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to turn my gambits off on Ash for a second to make it easier to pick these things up. Let's see. So we've got that one. So there should be a few more along here somewhere. There's another one. And there's another one just here. I'll just double check that I've got them all. I think that's all of them. So we'll go ahead and make our way back to Dantro's wife. If I can find the entrance. I overshot it. There she is. You brought the 7 clamshells, yes? Yes, this should do nicely. Unfortunately, our guest's wounds continue to bleed. Neverlim can stench the wound, but we seem to be out. I think Dantro took some with him when he left for the outpost. Would you mind bringing some back to the village? Okay, so we now need to head back to Dantro. As you can see, there was a lot of running around involved in this quest. I'm going to flee from this slot because they can't really hurt us anyway, and I want to speed this up. I've gone too far, I've overshot it, haven't I? Go. So we talk to Dantro here. Running errands for my wife, eh? Neverlim, there should be some over by those crates. Help yourself. Okay, so let's have a ganders. Oh, we got something. There we go, there's one vial. Is there any more that we can grab? Doesn't look like it. Right, in that case, we'll make our way back now to Dantro's wife. If I can find the exit to this place, there we go. You have the Neverarm. Wonderful. A little of this spread over the wound should stanch that bleeding. Now to do something about the poison. Some Veil Blossom Dew would quickly neutralise it. I hate to ask for your help yet again, but do you think you could gather some for me? You should find some along the cliffs of the Broken Sands. So for that, we now need to go back to the North Bank. So we'll do just that. You'll do. Tell you what, we'll skip this little cutscene. Right, so we want to head north now. We might as well just make sure we cover the whole map. Gather any items that might be about. And those clamshells, I believe you can find this side as well. But obviously we've already got ours. Oh yes, I almost forgot to put my gambits back on. Alrighty then. So it's quite a bendy, windy section this is. So this stuff here is what we're after initially. So once again I'm going to turn off Ash's gambits for a second so I can actually grab at it in a moment. We need to get round the other side. Oh, there's a chest there, we'll have that. Pair of berserk bracers, always useful. Not making it easy to grab, are they? Oh, here we go. There's some. Ooh. I did not know I could do that. That's interesting. Oh, go figure. Some more there. Might be a little bit more around the other side. Let's have a look. Right, I'd say that's pretty much all of it. Right, so we... Oh, hang on. What we got? Oh, another chest I've missed. Chronos Tears. With that then, we'll make our way back down to Dantro's wife. So yep, want to cross the river. You found the Veil Blossom Dew. Wonderful. This should flush the poison from the body. Now we have only to wait and hope. You helped me more than I could have hoped. The traveller rests now and I expect a full recovery before long. Okay. So... what we'll do now is we will exit for a second. And then we'll re-enter. Our guest is fully recovered now. You should be just round back. Oh, should just be round back even. Wanted to give you a word of thanks if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so we'll make our way around the back here then. Where is it? There he is. You, the one that's brought the medicine for me while I was laid up, are you? Suppose I owe you my thanks, boy. I am a treasure hunter by trade. Heard there was a great treasure deep in Barhime Passage, which is where we're trying to get to. So I posted 2 mates at the entrance and went in. But I was played false, didn't find no treasure, but a hideous beast lying in wait inside. When I saw that, I panicked and ran. Next thing I remember is waking up here, being nursed back to health. Well, I ain't going back in there. You want the key to Barhime? It's yours. And that is the key that we were after. There's more than one way into Barhime Passage. I hear there's another entrance somewhere in the Ester Sand. Good luck finding it. Well, lucky for us, I know where it is. Time I was leaving them. Full mates of mine, I'll be wondering where I've got to. Take care of you here. You've nothing without your health. Heh. And with that, he plods off. And that concludes this side quest. So we'll end the episode here. And in our next episode, we will go and explore the chamber of the Barhime passageway that we couldn't do earlier. And we'll get our hands on a new Esper hopefully, and we will complete the hunt. Oh, and just in case you were wanting to prep before getting to my next episode, this guy here is the guy that will be giving us our next hunt. So I'll see you all next time. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, then let me know in the comment section and hit that like button. And I will see you all next time in my next episode, hopefully. Bye bye for now.